Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Energizing music event and production companies. Dialing into the underground.
Hello, folks. Andy Diedrich here with Recruitlings. We are here at DePaul College Prep in Chicago, Illinois for Chicago House AC versus Bavarian United. Standing next to me, Shannon Seymour of Chicago House AC, player and coach today. So, Shannon, first question. A little bit better weather than the last time you were home against Charney Oslo. How's it feel today to be out here in the Chicago sun and actually have some good weather to play under?
Yeah, man. Again, as you know, the last game it felt like a monsoon we played in, so I think a little bit more controllable with the weather. So again, I expect a little bit more playing on the ground today with the boys. But again, I mean, you can't get better than this in beautiful Chicago.
Very well said. Yeah, the question on everybody's minds, this is the first game since the departure of head coach Matt Poland. Meant a lot to this organization, a lot of the players within it. What did Coach Poland mean to you personally as somebody that's been within the organization for so long?
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten the pleasure to work and be coached by Coach Poland for 3 years. And, I mean, if this doesn't show the kind of mentor and leader he is, to have a player get the chance to step up and show that we can continue to hopefully bring what he's brought to this club and to advance this club. He always said, leave the badge better than you found it, and that's something he absolutely did for us. So I think it's a true pleasure and a true honor to be able to fill and try to fill such big shoes today.
A key departure for sure, but at the same time, Chicago House AC has to play on. As somebody who's both playing and coaching today, very formidable opponent against you in Bavarian United, a very potent offense. What's the plan to try and slow them down today on the pitch?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, as we know, Bavarian has a great club and a great history, both just in amateur soccer and then against us as well. Again, they've always been a great opponent, so I think the goal is just, can we knock the ball around? Can we make them chase offensively? Can we find channels and play direct and play quick when we go? And then, I guess defensively, can we just get tucked in? When we lose the ball, can we try to track and keep up with their runners? As we know, they're a team that can turn it on at different moments, and the goal is just, can we slow them down, make them play slow, make them play to our tempo.
Shannon, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Best of luck out there. Thank you for watching the pregame interview. Stay tuned for the Chicago House AC versus Bavarian United here on Recruitlings.
Find out more information about the house.
Austin Salazar, number 0, goalkeeper, Gary, Indiana.
Jack Kramer, number 2, defender, Bradley Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Ryan Grady, number 3, goalkeeper, Deerfield, Illinois.
Cesar Murillo Jr., number 4, defender, El Paso, Texas.
Jasper Waddington, number 6, defender, Crete, Illinois.
Bukky Abdulwahab, number 7, forward, Kwara, Nigeria.
I'm Shannon Seymour, number 8, midfield, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Nico Williams, number 9, striker, Chicago, Illinois.
Kiki Avalos, number 10, midfielder, Polden, Illinois.
Aryan Kamdar, number 12, forward, Bangalore, India.
A.R. Smith, number 14, midfielder, Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Paul Mateo, number 15, defender, Barcelona, Spain.
I'm Edwardo Aguilera, number 16. I'm a winger from Chicago, Illinois.
Jordan Friend, number 18, winger, Bolingbrook, Illinois.
Isaac Carnaya, number 19, midfielder, Cicero, Illinois.
Dan Hayes, number 21, defender, Chicago, Illinois.
John Alzate, number 22, center midfielder, Medellin, Colombia.
Aaron Moreno, 23, midfielder, Chicago, Illinois.
Damian Iamarino, number 27, defender, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Isaiah Gallegos Munoz, number 28, defender, midfielder, forward, Barbados.
Dan LaCost, number 30, defender, Mount Prospect, Illinois.
Billy Castro, 33, goalkeeper, Cicero, Illinois.
Corey Miles, number 47, defender, Clarksburg, West Virginia.
Austin Montejano, defender, Zion, Illinois.
Zeddy Adlam, wingback, Orlando, Florida.
Joel Estrada, goalkeeper, Chicago, Illinois.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information. Welcome to Midwest Premier League Soccer. Tonight, Chicago House AC hosts Bavarian United. Live from DePaul College Prep in Chicago, Illinois. Live stream brought to you by Recruitlings. It's game time.
Thank you. And now the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Bavarian United SC. Number 31, Nathan Miller. Number 17, Burhan Husseini. Number 10, Jose Gutierrez. Number 7, Kelmi Islami. Number 5, Alejandro Pacheco. Number 18, Aiden Moorer. Number 4, Jake Stryker. Number 14, Jake Kelderman. Number 20, Jack Bradford. Number 12, Christian Spurlock. And number 3, Matthew Yang. Acting head coach for Bavarian United is Augustine Ray. And now the lineup for your Chicago House Athletic Club. Number 17, Tony Halterman. Number 21, Daniel Hayes. Number 15, Paul Mateo Chacon. Number 27, Damian Iamarino. Number 22, John Alzate. Number 14, A.R. Smith. Number 10, Kiki Zavalos. Number 16, Edwardo Aguilera. Number 9, Nico Williams. Number 19, Isaac Carnaya. Number 2, Jack Craver. And tonight's interim acting head coach, Shannon Seymour.
Hello and welcome, folks. It is Saturday in sunny Chicago, Illinois. We are here at DePaul College Prep to watch Chicago House Athletic Club take on Bavarian United. Quite the change-up from the last time we saw Chicago House here at their home field at DePaul College Prep. It was torrential downpours in their 1-0 victory over Charny Yaslo. However, it is 83 and sunny right here in Chicago, and we hope those conditions continue. This matchup sure to be a potent one. We have Chicago House and Bavarian United both coming in with undefeated records. We'll start with the home Chicago House AC. They are 3-0. They are second in the Midwest Premier League. They have 9 points off of those 3 wins. Those 3 wins coming first against Steel City FC in a 3-2 victory over in Joliet. Second was that Charny Yaslo game here on June 1st in a 1-0 win. And lastly, they were at DeKalb County United winning 3-0. Those goal scorers in that game, as we'll probably see out here today on the pitch, Daniel Hayes, Kikis Avalos, and Nico Williams. The visiting Bavarian United traveling today from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They are 4-0, first in the Midwest Premier League with 12 points from those 4 wins. They have victories against Charny Yaslo, Steel City FC, RWB Adria, and DeKalb County United. Those goal scorers in the previous game were Burhan Husseini and Dogara Zamani. We welcome Bavarian United into town, all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as previously mentioned. Do not have a full roster for them yet, but we know a lot of the goal scorers from these teams, and it is tough to submit a roster. I have been there myself. So we will try to update you with the names of some of these players as we get them. Thank you for bearing with us and being here on Recruitlings. Once again, a beautiful Saturday night, and we are just moments away from the action here at DePaul College Prep. The kits for both squads, we have Chicago House in the black and green kits, black shorts. Bavarian United wearing all white, maybe a little cream. And their shorts to match the shirts. Off we go. Chicago House AC will control possession. Bavarian United got some passing in the backfield right now. spoke to Shannon Seymour pregame, who is not only the acting head coach of Chicago House AC, but is also a player. We might see himself sub into this game himself. And spoke to him and trying to slow down, this Bavarian United offense. It's going to be a tough task, but he believes aggression is the name of the game, especially with a field that is in pristine condition as this, in direct contrast to what we saw last time here at the Paul College Prep against Charny Jaslo. Bavarian with an early opportunity. That ball is going to go to the keeper, Tony Halterman, between the pipes, number 17. As you heard before, you heard the starting lineups for both teams. I'll go ahead and rehash Chicago House's starting lineups. As just mentioned, Tony Halterman, number 17, is your goalkeeper in the net today. Number 21, Daniel Hayes. Number 15, Pau Mateo Chacon. Number 19, Isaiah Carnaya. Number 27, Damian Iamarino. Number 22, John Alzate. Number 2, Jack Kramer. Number 14, your captain, A.R. Smith. Number 10, Kikis Avalos. Number 16, Lalo Aguilera. And number 9, Nico Williams. Those are the 11 that's going to start out this contest for Chicago House AC. A definitely highly anticipated matchup between the two top teams in Division I of the MWPL. Winner of this, it's the battle for the top of the board, as they say. No real action yet, but Bavarian United trying to get the ball going downfield. That ball's going to midfield. Kicked ahead. We have an opportunity. Number 7, Bavarian United centering pass. Great block off by the defender there for the House. Again, apologies for not getting names all right. We still do not have a full roster for Bavarian United, and those numbers aren't that big out there, folks. I'm kidding, of course, but again, appreciate you guys putting up with our broadcast here on Recruitlings, and thanks for spending your Saturday night with us watching Chicago House Athletic Club. Halterman's going to try and clear it. Gets it over to number 21. That's Daniel Hayes. He controls right in front of us near midfield. Controlled by Pau Mateo Chacon. He's got A.R. Smith all alone up front. That ball goes to the corner. Controlled by Smith. He's looking for some help. That ball was going into the box, was blocked by the Bavarian defender, and we will have a throw-in for Chicago House. The first throw-in of this game. Surely many more to come, though, for how these two teams can get going in a hurry. That ball goes into the box. Set, return to sender, and that is going to be in favor of Bavarian United. A couple other notes about Bavarian United. They also play in the U.S. Adult Soccer Amateur Cup. They have just made the regional final with a absolute thriller of a game against Akron FC. They won 7-5, but it was not your typical 7-5 game. They were down 5-2 in the 80th minute. 3 quick goals sent that game to overtime, and 2 goals in the extra allotted time period gave them the win 7-5, and they moved on to the regional final. They said on their Twitter account that game was not streamed, but it just sounds like that was one heck of a captivating match between those two squads. They find themselves here. We are entering the 5th minute of action. Bavarian trying to put some pressure on. House still holding sturdy. That was Mateo Chacon wisely heading the ball back to Halterman in the goal, and the House will start their own drive down the field. It's back to Mateo Chacon. He's looking to dribble through the defenders. He's got Hayes running up. I think that ball's got too much on it, and we're going to get a goal kick going the other way for Bavarian United. Something certainly that the House faithful here are watching for. This is the first game after Coach Matt Poland's departure. Very beloved coach throughout this entire organization, players, fans, and staff alike. We have a couple interim coaches that are taking the reins that were former assistants. Spencer Pappas, Jacob Rutledge, Tyler Van Elst. Today, as our acting interim head coach, is, as previously mentioned, Shannon Seymour. In addition to that, our goalkeeper out there, number 17, Tony Halterman, He's going to be taking some reps, managing the house as well. Nothing really going for either team right now, so take this time to, once again, thank you guys for joining the broadcast. We have our live chat here. Feel free to drop anything you'd like to, cheer on your team, your favorite player, or anything in between. Let's just have a fun Saturday night, shall we, folks? The house threatening. They get a steal in Bavaria's side of the turf. Ball slips out of bounds, and we get a goal kick for Bavarian. Expect both teams to definitely put pressure on the net. Bavarian is the leading scorer in the entire MWPL. They have netted 12 goals and have a goal differential of +8, the best in the league, which fittingly has them sitting in first place. The Chicago House AC team, they get their victories in a little different format. They were only scored 7 goals in the season, however, have a goal differential of 5. Their only 2 goals surrendered this year was their first matchup in Joliet, Illinois against Steel City FC. That was a thriller of a game. I was in attendance myself. For those that watched that game, Chicago House AC with a late goal that was almost completely matched by a Steel City goal in about the 88th minute. However, the offside flag went up from the side judge. 3-2 was the final score. House controlling it here. That's Mateo Chacon once again. He's looking for Hayes on his right side. Doubles back. Bavarian's got the house well covered. That ball's all the way out to Alzate. Mateo Chacon at midfield. Off his left foot, he's got a runner. That is number 16, Lalo Aguilera. He controls it in the corner. He's got something. Right to the goalie. Swallowed up by Bavarian's goalie. Lalo Aguilera with a flurry of moves right there on that end line. Potentially from our angle, looks like it might have hit the Bavarian player's elbow. However, great stop by their goalie, and they play on. They're quickly taking it the other way. They got it in House's territory. That was stolen by Hayes. Hit up to Alzate. Alzate's got it back. He's playing catch with number 19. That's Isaiah Carnaya. Jack Kramer passes it up to number 27, Damian Iamarino, and he is offside. That flag went up almost immediately. Number 2, Jack Kramer's in the game. Originally slotted to start was Bukky Abdulwahab, number 7. He's started in the past for House. However, he's not in attendance tonight. Number 2, Jack Kramer getting the starting nod. Free kick for Bavarian. That ball soars into the Chicago sky. Comes down in possession of a House player. However, it's going to be a free kick for the House. Referee motioning that it may have went off the Bavarian player's elbow, maybe a shoulder, somewhere in that upper body region. It's a handball all the same. And another whistle. Our head referee signals that that slide tackle was not in the bounds of legality. So Bavarian's got a chance, a free kick. It's number 10, Kiki Zavalos pressuring. Pressure's not quite enough, but that's once again hit around by a couple players. It's number 27. It's Damian Iamarino back at it. A.R. Smith, the captain. He's the one to watch for this House team. He makes plays happen with or without the ball. That ball's in the box. Great centering pass. A bit too much on it. I believe that is Lalo Aguilera up there on the left side that almost got his head on it. House should be pleased with that opportunity, though. They're getting these opportunities early and often in the box of Bavarian United. And some dispute on the field here, to the dismay of Chicago House players and fans. That ball stays with Bavarian. Great back tap by, that's number 7 of Bavarian. He's running up midfield. He's going to play give and go. Stolen away by the House. That ball's out. Ref points House's way. Kiki Zavalos, he's got the ball. He's got some speed behind it. Tries to get it up front. Back to A.R. Smith, though, and he's got a lane. Powerful left-footed strike. Goes wide of the net. Once again, talking about Chicago House AC at DePaul College Prep here. I would really encourage a lot of you folks to try and come out here and catch one of these matches. Chicago House does live up to its name. We got a DJ in the booth playing some house music pregame and during any stoppage in play. It's pretty electric, I must say so myself. I would encourage any of you fans watching locally, abroad, wherever, come out and catch it. Bavarian, number 7, kicks that ball way wide. That one almost hit the Willis Tower you might see in the background. Wind might be a factor tonight. AccuWeather app tells me it's about 13 miles per hour. Should assume that will maybe stay the course as the sun goes down. The House find themselves another opportunity. We are almost at the conclusion of the 12th minute. Still do not have a shot on goal, but that might change right here. That ball goes long. Running after it was Edwardo Aguilera. It was a great boot from Damian Iamarino, just a little bit too much on it, and Bavarian's going to take it the other way. That ball's booted deep. Ref blows his whistle. It appears the Bavarian player got his leg and did not hit the ball, but rather that's number 15. That is Paul Mateo Chacon of the House. In the words of opposing fans at your rival's high school basketball game, you can't do that. House controlling. That's Aguilera's got the ball. Putting some moves on, kicks it out to Hayes, left side. Hayes, left-footed boot into the box. Bit too high. A.R. Smith, the very well-known aggressor of this House team, tried to get to it. Great job by the Bavarians goalie to step up, snag that ball, and they are quickly going the other way. It's definitely a staple of Bavarian United's game is to any opportunity that they can halt from their opposing team. Just going to take that opportunity to run down the field, keep that pressure on. Chicago House AC, they're running out. A.R. Smith's up there. That one's blocked by number 14 of Bavarian. And a couple taps from his teammates, and they now control possession. Bavarian pushes past midfield. Number 12's got some couple moves. Goes in and out. Ball stolen away. Lalo Aguilera back on it. It's been all over tonight. John Alzate passes to A.R. Smith. The man in the middle, the captain, trying to make something happen. That ball off the left foot of Mateo Chacon. That's going long for number 27. Damian Iamarino, however, cannot control it. Bavarian will have possession. In terms of the MWPL, this is the only game of this Division 1 that is in action tonight. We have a couple games tomorrow. Believe we have DeKalb County United in action. See Steel City, RWB Adria, and Charney Yaslo. And for Division 1, as those standings sit today, top to bottom, Bavarian United, Chicago House AC, the two teams you see before you. Third, RWB Adria. Fourth, DeKalb County United. As that ball goes into the box, hold on a second. Great save, Tony Halterman. Recognizing that that ball was coming right to him, stepping up and not letting the left foot of that Bavarian forward get onto it. And Chicago House plays on. They're going to push the pace. Staple of Matt Poland's game, which remains despite his departure. Once again, though, those standings in Division 1 of the Heartland Division of this Midwest Premier League. Bavarians 1, Chicago House is 2. RWB Adrian Chicago 3, DeKalb County United 4, and 5 and 6, respectively, Steel City FC and Charney Oslo. Here goes Chicago House. That is gonna be a goal! A beautiful opportunity. Number 10, Kiki Zavalos capitalizes there. In the 16th minute, Chicago House AC strikes first. Number 10, Kikis Avalos. Mobbed by his teammates and well-deserved. What a play from Avalos there.
Chicago House goal scored in the 16th minute by number 10, Kikis Avalos.
And you heard the Chicago AC faithful as they just heard the news of Kiki's official goal. It's just a great job by Chicago House getting that pressure on. I believe it was A.R. Smith that first poked it out from the Bavarian United player. Just sloppy stuff from Bavarian early. However, very potent offense that can get going at any time. So Chicago House AC, very encouraging that they lead 1-0 here in this 17th minute. However, they play the games for a reason. There's a lot to go. Whistle blows dead with A.R. Smith. Upset he didn't get that opportunity. It's going the other way. Kiki Zavalos, this marks the second straight game he has netted a goal. Their last game at DeKalb County United, he was one of the 3 goals put into the net by Chicago House AC. Number 5 of Bavarian sends it up into the box. Easily tracked by, that is pal Mateo Chacon. He's been a force on the defensive end so far. Getting his name in the stat books. Goal kick coming out. Halterman for Chicago House. Shots on goal. 2-1 in favor of the House. A welcoming sign in the midst of a regime change for this squad. Chicago House playing a little bit of catch. A.R. Smith got it in the front part of the field, but that ball is not corralled by him. It's going the other way. Thrown in by Bavarian United. Quickly stolen back by the House. That ball's going up off the left foot of Avalos. Tried to get it up to Aguilera, not quite. An encouraging sign for the House. They're getting these passes up and close to the net, trying to get opportunities in the box, just not being able to convert them. Potentially a point of contention to focus on the rest of this game. Certainly keeping the pressure on. And the ref signals that will stay with the House. A.R. Smith's got the ball. He plays catch with number 21. That's Danny Hayes. A.R. Smith trying to get going. Speed was not quite enough. Bavaria guys got it back. Great way to get in front of that Lalo Aguilera. It's the House of free possession, essentially. Some pinball headers. That ball was out. Kind of hard to see from our camera angle up here, but indeed from where I'm seeing, that ball crossed that blue line. That's another thing to mention too. A lot of lines in this field, multi-purpose. We got the yard markers from football. There's some red lines, some blue lines. Playing with the blue lines today. So many of you attentive viewers out there probably already knew that, and I'm sounding like Captain Obvious for bringing that up, but again, it's a Saturday night Recruitlings. Anything goes. Bavarian taking this ball. They got it in midfield. They have an opportunity, but that's quickly. Pass is not going where it needs to go. Number 15, Mateo Chacon back on it.
Yeah, that was this whole exactly right. Don't touch it.
Another note that might come into play later in this game, if you see the Bavarian bench, there are only 4 or 5 substitutes, I believe I see over there. This game kind of turns into a back and forth match where you need fresh legs out on that pitch. Would favor the house, who are almost at a full capacity with their roster being all here at DePaul College Prep. Ball was off the head of Avalos. We'll get a goal kick for Bavarian coming back. Had some technical difficulties there, folks. Appreciate you putting up with us tonight. John Alzate's got it. Couple moves off his right foot. He's going to go back to Mateo Chacon. He's looking. Cross over to number 2, Jack Kramer. Got the starting nod today, as previously mentioned. He's going to control it, looking for somebody. Yeah, Bavarian definitely did their homework. Pressure all over A.R. Smith. However, he's got an opportunity coming up towards the box. That ball goes through the wickets of the ref. Right over to number 10. That's Kikis Avalos again. Already has 1 goal here. Puts it into the box. Great clear by Bavarian. Danny Hayes controlling it. Back over to Kramer. Definitely see the difference in pressure when somebody not named A.R. Smith has the ball, even as far out from 35, 40 yards from that goal. However, the pressure's on as they're right outside the box. A.R. Smith fakes with his right, goes left. He's got Kikis Avalos cutting. Bavarian saw it through. And we get a whistle. And that is a no-no for Daniel Hayes. Free kick coming Bavarian's way. Yeah, the difference in the benches right now, all 5 of the substitutes that I can see for Bavarian United are up, warming up, getting themselves loose. And it looks like 9 house subs all sitting on the bench. Maybe 2 different philosophies and strategy for how they're going to use the substitutes during this game. A lot of game left. We have just entered, or about to exit, the 24th minute. 20 minutes remain in this first half. We will see what both head coaches, including player coach Shannon Seymour of the house, choose to do with those substitutes, those extra bodies. House AC, the boot ahead. Bavarians be able to capitalize, able to stop House from capitalizing on it, rather. That ball's booted back out. Kramer's got it of the House. He's going to play keepy-uppy a bit. A.R. Smith's controlling it. Gets it ahead to Avalos, back to Kramer. Draws a foul on number 18 of Bavarian, so a free kick opportunity for Chicago House. The first one that we've really seen kind of close to the box at all during this match. A lot of the free kicks have been on a team's own side of the field. Let's see what House chooses to do with this opportunity. They have scored numerous goals this year off of their free kicks, including their sole goal last time we were here at DePaul College Prep against Charney Oslo. Lining up, that is Avalos. Flanking him is Mateo Chacon. Ref blows the whistle. Let's see what the House do. Avalos will kick it himself right at the goalkeeper. A solid boot from Avalos, just great recognition from the goalkeeper. No one was really able to get a tap on it to redirect. However, the House with another opportunity. Aguilera not able to control it, and Bavarian will take it the other way. Upsetting that that opportunity was missed. Those steals in Bavarian side of the field is how the House got their first goal. A dangerous maneuver there by Halterman. He came all the way out to boot that one out of bounds. However, no harm, no foul. Bavarian had a throw-in. That ball was deflected, and we're going to get a corner. At the same time, it appears we have 3 substitutes coming in for Bavarian United. As previously mentioned, they had all 5 of their subs up, running around, getting loose, and it looks like we're going to see some early changes in the roster out there on the pitch. Some fresh legs in for Bavarian United. Wonder if that will play into their offensive scheme at all. It's been all House so far for the most part. That's a tackle. It's number 19, Isaac Carnaya. No whistle from the referee. However, the ball will stay with the House, excuse me. Bavarian player tried to box out Kramer there. He holds firm. That ball goes back to Halterman. House is going to start a brand new possession. Mateo Chacon back to Halterman. They'll play catch a little bit. Mateo Chacon running it back up. Looks for someone midfield. Gets it over to Danny Hayes.
Bavarian United substitutions in the 27th minute of play. Entering the match, number 9, Mateo Quintez. Leaving the match, number 18, Aiden Moyer. Entering the match, number 11, Wayne English. Leaving the match, number 12, Christian.
Once again, draw your attention to the shot difference. The scoreboard here tells me that the House have 3 shots, while Bavarian only has a single shot. Now, shots aren't everything to the story of the game when it comes to offensive output. However, it's definitely been all House controlling the pace of this game. They've been in the driver's seat. Whatever other cliche you want to throw at it, it's been all House so far. Bavarian is going to need to at least get a couple opportunities closer to the box to at least try to equalize this game here in the first half. As we are in the 29th minute. Once again, we are here at DePaul College Prep. Chicago House AC versus Bavarian United SC. It's 1-0. We're here on Recruitlings. Thanks for joining us, folks. Bavarian's got an opportunity here. Number 6 puts a couple moves on. That is number 15. Back to the right side. He waits for his teammates to get into the box. He's looking, tries to cross it in. Great stop by Danny Hayes. Another defenseman for the House that has been just all over the pitch tonight. And we're going to get a throw in way deep in the corner for Bavarian. Excuse me, I believe that's going to be a corner. And that ball's in the net. Well, we were just talking about the equalizing goal, folks, and we just had it right in front of our eyes. Bavarian United scores to make this a 1-1 tie here in the 30th minute. Happened so fast, I was still looking to see if it was a corner or a throw-in, maybe caught the House off guard as well. By my eyes, it appears that was just a perfectly placed corner for number 10 of Bavarian, and they equalize the game as we pass the half-hour mark so far in the first half. We were just touching on the topic of the shots being so disparate and the House seeming to control this offensively. A pretty discouraging sign for the House to have that much control in the first half on their end of the field and getting the ball where they want it to be, and yet the score is now tied 1-1. Once again, that is number 10 of Bavarian that scored. We do not have full roster. A.R. Smith puts one on net. Ooh. That was a thunderous boot from the right leg of A.R. Smith. Was kind of all over the place there. I'm sorry, folks, but wow, that was a rocket from the captain of house there. That's their most explosive player, A.R. Smith, captain for a reason. Almost got to imagine you just got to spy on him wherever he's at. Got to have eyes on at all times. Once again, hopefully we'll have some sort of roster and some names so we can match numbers to faces. And for Bavarian United, that is, still without a roster. You know, we're thankful they made the trip from Milwaukee, and we still get to see a great match of soccer today. And speaking of Bavarian United, they have a chance. They're going to have a throw-in on their side of things. 32nd minute here, still a 1-1 game. Throw-in for Bavarian. Would be quite the damaging couple of minutes for House if they gave up 2 goals to relinquish a 1-0 lead that fast. That ball's in, that's into the center of the box. Halterman snags it. Tony Halterman's one of the longer tenured players on this team. He will also be acting as a player coach, as one of the assistants after the departure of Matt Poland. Avalos has it left side. Looks for someone in the box. Cutting is cleared out by Bavarian, but that's a house foot on it. That's Alzate. Gets it over Iamarino, and they're going to reset. Back over to Avalos. He scored already. Puts one into the box. That's A.R. Smith backside. Cannot get his foot on it. Those two are known to have great chemistry. They have certainly gotten their opportunities tonight. However, still coming up blank as Bavarian United, once again, subbing in another couple guys. Remember, they only had 5 extra guys on the bench today. Those 5 extra players, it looks like they're going to get their usage in early. A lot of fresh legs out there for Bavarian. Not a single sub yet for Chicago House AC. You have to wonder if that is playing into or out of the strategy of either one of these coaches. Bavarian has a very potent attack. They just scored their 13th goal in their MWPL season this year. That is by far the most in the league. Mentioning again, the House play a more defensive-minded approach. That was only their 3rd goal allowed this year, and this is their 4th game this season. Bavarian kind of flubs the pass. However, that's back towards the box. Ball bouncing up and down. 8's got it. He's waiting for his teammates to get into the box. Plays give and go. Puts it in over the net. As we zoom out in the goal there, you can really see how beautiful it is and how grateful we are to be at DePaul College Prep. The beautiful Chicago skyline in the background.
Entering the match, number 8, Chancey Christensen. Leading the match, number 10, Jose Gutierrez.
House controlling. Saw some pressure from Bavarian. However, it stays possession of the House. Bavarian going to play quick. That throw-in goes all the way down, and that is completed. Number 19's got it right side of the box. It appears he was too good at getting down the field. That is the offsides flag from the referee right in front of us. A couple Bavarian players throw up their arms in disagreement. However, I mean, I don't know other way to say this. That was offsides. Referee discussing some issue with a couple of the House and Bavarian players. Great show of sportsmanship there. Here at Recruitlings, we always want to make sure both teams have fun. Talking once again about the referees, there has not been a single card given out in this game. This is a stark contrast to what we saw in the house Charny Oslo 2 weeks ago here at DePaul College Prep. Had a couple cards given out, a little controversy when a player from Charny Oslo was seemingly given his second yellow and was not sent off. They should have been playing a man down, and yet they could not come out with the victory still. Certainly that would have led to some protests to the league from Chicago House. Regardless, it was no harm, no foul. Avalos has it. A.R. Smith in the middle, trying to make something happen. He's doubled. Gets hammered, wants a foul, has nothing, and now Bavarian's got a great opportunity going the other way. Up the left side, 3-on-2 advantage. House players scrambling to get back into the box. That ball goes in the middle. There is nobody home. Great stop by Alzate. He gets it out to Aguilera. He's looking for someone. Tries to get to A.R. Smith. Right to the Bavarian defender. But stolen right back. That's Alzate again. Saw man go down. That is number 9, Nico Williams. Maybe took a dive there. Regardless, referee gives a free kick to the house. And we're going to have Alzate. Looks like he's going to take it. He gets it out to, that's Jack Kramer over there. Ball's in the box. Headed. Good goal! Do not give the Chicago House a free kick. They will make you pay. A beautiful pass into the box, off of the head, and directly in the back of the net. That makes this a 2-1 match here in favor of the House. Jack Kramer sent a beautiful pass directly into the box, past Bavarian defenders, and getting his head on that. Let's see who is the one that put it in the back of the net. That is number 16, Lalo Aguilera. A very welcoming sign, especially in this new regime for Chicago House, playing such great offense and just soccer overall as a team.
Come on now.
House controlling. That's Halterman clearing.
In the 38th minute of play by number 16, Lalo Aguilera. Assisted by number 2, Jack Kramer.
And the PA announcer repeating what we just saw. That was Jack Kramer to Lalo Aguilera for that goal right there. Chicago House fans are dedicated, just chanting, "Whose house? Our house," after that goal. Very fitting, given their team name. Halterman gets it over to Mateo Chacon. They're keeping the gas on. That one was heading into the box off the head of a Bavarian defender. They're going to play keepy-uppy for a little bit. Booted out of bounds. House will throw it in. Jack Kramer's looking to get it up, maybe get another assist on the board. He'll get it back out to Mateo Chacon. He's got a guy on the right side of the box. Booted out, but we'll get another throw in for Chicago House. Next on Chicago House's schedule, they will also battle their crosstown rival in Steel City FC once again. Their previous matchup in the first match of their season was a 3-2 victory at Steel City, but Steel City will be traveling to DePaul College Prep to take on Chicago House. That is next Saturday, June 22nd at 7 p.m. Some action there right around the net. We're going to get a goal kick for Bavarian. And as for Bavarian United, Their next match will be back in Milwaukee against Charny Yaslo. Charny Yaslo going to make that trek up to Milwaukee. Hopefully give them some Chicago hospitality. Pretty easy handball call right there. That was Alzate, who has been great on defense, but how great he is, he's still not able to use his hands. That is still going to be a stoppage of play. 41st minute here. The House lead 2-1 against Bavarian United. A battle for the top spot in the Midwest Premier League. Pace of play has been pretty regular so far. Not a lot of stoppages. Would not anticipate more than a couple minutes, maybe 3 at most, of stoppage time for this first half as we enter the 42nd minute. Still have not seen a substitution for House AC. They have a lot of substitutes on the bench here on this roster that I have seen personally go in and make plays. Number 3, Ryan Grady is the secondary keeper. Probably won't see him today, but still a very valuable asset for this House team. Some action on the far side of the field from us. Referee will point that it is Bavarian's possession. Get a free kick at about midfield. Some extracurriculars going down in front of us. That is Danny Hayes alongside John Alzate and A.R. Smith comes over to see what's going on. Referee stopping a little bit, hoping the two sides make up. Did not see exactly what happened, but I do know it is in possession of the House. Maybe did not like the physical play that the House are playing with on defense here. No cards go up. Happy to see both sides sorted out, and the House will take it the other way. Alzate to Mateo Chacon. Bavarian's got a chance, but Kramer's there. Get to Mateo Chacon. Will probably kick it back to Halterman. Ooh, dangerous pass to the middle, but Kramer's got it. As the House keep retreating, they're back in their own corner. And they will throw it in from about the closest you can be to a goal kick without actually getting a goal kick. House ideally just trying to play keep away from Bavarian right now as we are almost at the end of this first half here. 43-43 says the scoreboard here at DePaul College Prep. A.R. Smith's got it. He's going to go back to Halterman. This House team will certainly stay aggressive coming into the second half, but for now, just want to make sure that no catastrophic equalizing goal comes from Bavarian. That's up ahead, right side of the box. No offside flag, they'll play on. That's back number 9, Nico Williams. That ball is a bit above the net. I can see it rolling all the way through the parking lot. It might make it to the baseball field behind us. Great opportunity for House. Nico Williams gets his foot on it, maybe a bit too much. Bavarian takes it the other way. Alzate assessing the situation, puts it wide of Williams. As we reach the 45 mark, see how many minutes the referee gives us a stoppage. Thrown from Bavarian, they're trying to capitalize in this first half, but that ball never made it inbounds. PA announcer says what we all expected. Only 1 minute of stoppage time for this first half. I don't believe we'll see any team really try to capitalize on that opportunity. Not a lot you can do with 1 minute, but they play the games for a reason. We'll see what happens. House will throw in, likely just trying to stall until they can hit the locker room in about 20 seconds. Back to Mateo Chacon. A.R. Smith puts it towards play. Alzate's got it. He's in the middle of the field. Stops, looks back towards the left. He's going to get it back to Kramer. If the House do choose to push here, this will be probably the last possession of the half. Ball sails over the net. And that is the whistle that will end the first half of action for Chicago House AC.
After one half, our score is Chicago House 2. Bavarian United.
Game is living up to the hype that we all expected, folks. This is a battle for the top spot in the MWPL, and Chicago House, in front of their home crowd, currently lead it 2-1. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back, do a little halftime show for you guys, and don't go anywhere. It's coming real soon, so stick with us here on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're still here at DePaul College Prep for Chicago House AC versus Bavarian United. I'm here with Ryan Grady of Chicago House AC.
What's going on?
How you doing, Ryan? What's going on,
Good, man? This has been a fun game so far. A lot of action in the first half, so hopefully we can pull it out in the second. Keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to Shannon pregame, and the first thing I noticed is, what a beautiful day we have here in Chicago, Illinois. Sunny Chicago, Illinois. How many times do you get to say that?
Exactly.
Compared to your last game that you played here against Charney Oslo. Bit better weather.
Yeah, it's monsoon. Pulled the trick out of Onana's book. Used some Vaseline on the gloves during that game. But yeah, no, it's great. Boys are playing well, so it's awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. So the one thing I actually wanted to ask, I'm glad you're up here, in a game that is torrential downpours, as you put it, like a monsoon type, versus something like this, how does that affect the strategy of a lot of the players on the field in terms of how the ball travels, what you do, like you said, whether it's Vaseline on the gloves or not? He didn't do it, I promise. But anything like that? How does that really change strategy?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, when it's a wet day, the ball's going to skip a little further. So as a goalkeeper specifically, you're looking at different kinds of shots that are skipping into you at a higher pace, higher velocity that you need to be able to actually come down with, despite having a worse grip on the ball, obviously. And then from kind of more game management standpoint, knowing everything is going to run longer, okay, maybe we need to sit off a little deeper, or you know, maybe we can underhit these balls a little bit so they can hang up with the water. But you kind of know that really the entire game is going to change when it's super wet out, and people are just a lot more prone to mistakes, and you know, random stuff's going to happen. So definitely need to be more dialed in than you would be maybe on a sunny, nice, beautiful day like this. But yeah.
Very well said. The sun must be benefiting Chicago House. They lead 2-1 right now. What did you like on the offensive side that the House were able to get those opportunities, particularly off those free kicks?
Right, yeah. I mean, it's great. I think we're being aggressive. It's good to see. Obviously, the second goal was super nice and basically came out of nothing. So good to see our defenders creating in the offensive side of the ball. And, yeah, hopefully we can put a few more away in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you can't talk about how well this game's been going for your squad without talking about the defense. You know, the margin of the lead is only 1. However, it feels like you guys are really controlling them on the defensive end. It's a very potent offense that this opposing squad has. How has Chicago House been able to slow them down?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it starts from the back with a lot of communication. Tony in goal doing a great job for us, being loud, organizing. And then it's really on the back four, just talking, making sure everyone's got their man that's, you know, cutting in, making switches on the ball. So just constantly communicating and making sure that, okay, we have our wits about us and not letting anything kind of get by us.
Yeah, 45 minutes to go. Certainly looks good for the House right now. I will ask you one more question in terms of the coaching regime change. You know, the Chicago House is in the news because of the departure of Coach Poland. How has this team really stuck together, held their ground, I guess, during that coaching regime change? Do you think it's gone well?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have a lot of senior leaders on the team that are just great at keeping the group tight-knit, especially through this, you know, obviously challenging time. Matt did so much for this club, and we're so appreciative of everything he did for us. And obviously we wish him well in everything going forward. But at the same time, like you said, it's impossible to kind of acknowledge what's going on without, you know, being real about how much we're going to miss him and how big of an impact he's had on our team. But no, we've been great. Like I said, a lot of senior leaders on the team that are keeping us together, keeping us moving forward. And, you know, we're really moving on to wanting to finish out the season well for Matt and, you know, really give a good testament to the work that he's done here.
Yeah, very well said. I'll leave you on a lighthearted note. You play for Chicago House AC, right?
Yeah.
There's house music going on in the background. It's a big theme. You got a favorite house artist?
Oh.
Tough question, I know.
You're putting me on the spot here. I can't say that I have a favorite.
Yeah? Anybody in your rotation recently?
Not recently.
No?
But,
okay. A little bit of everything. I like the way you roll, Ryan Grady.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Awesome.
thank you for joining us in the booth. Ryan Grady from Chicago House AC, everybody. I'll give you one of these.
Awesome.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned, folks. We're going to be right back after a short break, and we'll have the second half of House versus Bavarian United here on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
And we are back at DePaul College Prep, and not quite as sunny as the sun's heading down, but still a beautiful night in Chicago, Illinois. Chicago House AC leads 2-1 against Bavarian United SC. The Chicago House faithful were certainly active in the first half and at halftime. The wonderful house music sounds curated by the DJ up here in the booth with me. Not gonna lie, I was definitely shaking my head to it as well. Second half about to kick off here. Bavarian will control first possession. Once again, we thank you for joining us on this Saturday night here on Recruitlings. We have our live chat going on YouTube. If you feel so inclined, feel free to give us a subscription. Chime on in. We're all hanging out here. It's a great soccer match in front of us. Love for you to be a part of it. Whistle blows, and that is the start of our second half. Couple notes from that first half for those of you who joined us. As I previously mentioned, Chicago House AC leads 2-1. And the big thing that they also lead in is shots and shots on goal. They have 9 shots, 4 of them on goal. Bavarian United only has 5. However, they also had 4 on goal. Only a couple fouls both ways, 1 corner each. Fairly evenly matched game for the most part. Chicago House definitely dominating the time of possession in that first half, though. Once again, we appreciate you tuning in here. I am Andy Diedrich. I am the man with the mic, and I'm also working some behind-the-scenes work. But all the thanks to Eric Raichi, Recruitlings guy himself, the man in the booth, makes it all happen. We appreciate you being here with us tonight. Bavarian United trying to get their opportunities going. Looked a little more promising at the end of the first half there. Scored that 1 goal off of that sole corner kick they had in the first half. It was a beautiful feed directly into the front of the box. Free kick for Bavarian. He's teeing off, right-footed boot into the box. That's quickly hit back out. Mateo Chacon again getting his feet on it. That ball ping-pongs around a little bit. Bavarian tries to put it up, cleared by the House defender. Dancing at midfield. There's Kiki Zavalos, one of the goal scorers in the first half for the House. And looks like he got a little grabby there. We're going to get a foul. Avalos not really protesting the call. Definitely looked like he got a handful of jersey there, and that's going to lead to a Bavarian opportunity. Bavarian got most of their guys up in the box. They're going to try to make the most of this. That ball's in there. Headed by number 2. That's Jack Kramer. Kind of bench pressed away. That's Halterman, one of the veteran guys in this team between the pipes. And Bavarian is going to get a corner kick, but it's much preferred to that ball kind of bouncing up, hanging around in the air in the box there. However, Bavarian, as you remember, did score off of a corner kick in the first half, directly into the box and in the back of the net. And here we go here. Did not see the same success. However, we're going to get a rewind and take 2. Again, we apologize. Still do not have a full roster sheet for Bavarian United SC. We're going to do what we can with what we have. That ball's headed up, but that's too high. Got to give credit to Chicago House AC. And their box, they have really not allowed Bavarian to get all that many good looks. They have shots on goal, but how many of them have been truly a just unabated look at the back of the net? Also give credit to Halterman between the pipes. And once again, we'll give a thank you to number 3, Ryan Grady, for joining us up in the booth here during our halftime show. I like to think everybody in house is a fan favorite, but I think he's a bit more of a fan favorite. Just making up words here on Recruitlings. Ball's booted ahead. That's 27, Iamarino. Catching up to it's Williams. He's got it right side of the box. Defender in front of him. Puts it towards the net. Did not have the angle. However, House are going to keep possession. A.R. Smith's got it. He's looking in. Defender's approaching. He's going to boot it back out. We're going to reset. 21, that's Hayes. Back to Smith. Centers back to Kramer. Kramer was the one that had that unbelievable assist into the box. That was to Aguilera, the second goal of the game for the House. Chasing that down in the corner, Iamarino. Nico Williams, strong shot into the box. Right back out, and here comes a Chicago House corner kick. Over there in the corner, I believe that's Alzate that's going to take this one. Hauser stacked up in the box. Alzate prepares. Off his right foot. Sends it over. House controlling. It's Avalos on it. Headed up by Bavarian. Control once again by the House. Big boot towards the net. That's deflected. It's pushing, shoving. It's Avalos and a Bavarian defender. Bavarian defender lets that go out of bounds, and they quickly take it the other way with a throw-in all the way down towards midfield. Despite the protest of the House defenders there, it's going to stay with Bavarian. However, referee making them slow down a little bit. That throw-in was a bit ahead of where that ball actually ended up out of bounds. So Bavarian going to take it, but not at the pace that they wanted to get that possession going. Couple give and goes. Back to number 10 for Bavarian. Kicks it one more over. He's swarmed by House defenders. Back to the boot of A.R. Smith. Put some moves on. That ball's kind of just froze there for a second. Tackled out. It's going to stay with the House. Once again, a lot at stake here. Both these teams are undefeated and untied heading into this matchup. And if the result holds, the Chicago House will take first place in the MWPL. Bavarian United currently sitting atop that spot at 4-0. Playing their 5th game of the season. Chicago House 3-0. This is their 4th game of the season. Referee talking to Nico Williams about the foul he just committed. A.R. Smith, the captain, wisely taking him away from the referee. Trying to avoid a card here. Would be the first card of the game. A.R. Smith doing a great job of setting an example for his teammates. There's a reason he wears the captain armband, and he did a great job at de-escalating there. No card and no penalty for Chicago House AC. Bavarian's got it. Kicking it around in midfield. A.R. Smith, big boot. That's a mile high. Still staying in bounds. Once again, kicked back. That's Mateo Chacon. Kicks it back to midfield. Off the head of Bavarian midfielder. And House is taking it the other way. And stolen right back. Giving these fellas a commentator's curse quite often, aren't I? Out of bounds, controlled by Bavarian United. I'll take this moment personally to shout out a couple people that have supported me. Mom, Dad, Mikey, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mikey. Thanks, guys. Bavarian's got in front of the net. Stopped by the goalkeeper. You see what happens when I try to shout people out. A great throw-in by Bavarian almost led to disaster for House AC. That would have been the equalizing goal in this match here. But we play on. All credit to Tony Halterman in between the pipes. The veteran goalkeeper's really showing his worth out there for the House. As that ball travels out of bounds, we'll get a throw in. Once again, Mom, Dad, Mikey. Happy birthday, Mikey. You're 29 today. You're old. I'd like to shout out my assistant, Emily. She's making sure the sound's on. Thank you for doing so. Thank you for tuning in here on Recruitlings. And my friends at Kent State University watching back home. Halterman stops it again. Too good of a boot. That's out of bounds. Bavarian United's going to take it back. Very ambitious in these throw-ins. That's at least the third or fourth time that we've seen them, the referees that is, tell Bavarian to step back a little bit in their throw-ins. Very ambitious, like I said. They want to get going on the opportunities that their opponent squanders. They get a quick steal. They get the ball. You know, the goalie swallows it up. Get a goal kick opportunity. They just want to go, go, go. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're passing around close to midfield. Bavarian's got a chance here. Had the slight advantage, did not make the most of it. A.R. Smith's got it. He gets it out. This is Iamarino. He's dribbling. Plays give and go with, that is 15, Mateo Chacon. He takes a shot to the turf. Referee stops. That's our first card of the match. A yellow card given to one of the midfielders from Bavarian United. He's pleading his case. Seems to understand he will not win that argument. And we will get a free kick for Chicago House AC. First card of the match. Did not get any in the first half, and the ref will pull out his handy-dandy notebook and write the name of that Bavarian player down. It's Mateo Chacon. Booted into the box. Right into the arms of the Bavarian goalkeeper. House seemed perfectly content, kind of, I was going to say passing it around in their own backfield, but that is one of the subs in the second half. Looks to be Isaiah Gallegos Munoz. Took a tumble to the turf there, and he runs ahead to try to catch this ball off the free kick. He's got it in bounds, left side of the box. Looking for someone else. He puts the moves on the defender. He goes to the turf. And that might be a foul in the box. What an opportunity this would be for Chicago House if that is the case. They already lead 2-1, and here in the 59th minute, they might have a chance to double their lead. We are indeed going to get a penalty kick off of the leg of Isaiah Gallegos Munoz, trying to make this a 2-goal difference in this top-of-the-board matchup in the MWPL. Referee blows the whistle. Makes his approach to the ball. Shoots, scores! Chicago House is extending their lead. They now lead 3-1 in front of their home crowd at DePaul College Prep. Once again, that's Isaiah Gallegos-Munoz, who had the opportunity after getting fouled in the left side of the box, puts it in the left side of the net, and that is a huge goal for this House team.
Number 28, Isaiah Gallegos-Munoz.
The sub at halftime was a good call. Shannon Seymour really showing his coaching prowess in his first game as player-coach. Bavarian United seemingly stunned that that call was made, but it seemed like the right call to us up here in the booth. And as for Bavarian United, this is tied for the most goals they've allowed in a game in MWPL play this season. Maybe end up being a disastrous mistake for the Bavarian defense right there, but they play on. Once again, a scorching hot offense at times. Definitely going to still need to pay attention to a lot of the weapons on this team. A great throw and into the box. That goes off of the head, deflected a couple times, but Tony Halterman corrals it. Thrown in by, I believe that was Iamarino over there. Ball ping-pongs around at midfield. Bavarian's got it. About 30 yards out from the goal, left side. That one was attempted to be put in the box, but almost went through the goalpost of the football goal behind it instead. Halterman's going to take this one back out for House. I'd like to apologize to Emily, the listener I said was my assistant before. She's not just my assistant. No, I'm just kidding. She's somebody I truly appreciate. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, but thank you especially to Emily. Bavarian controlling it. Still not getting a lot of opportunities past midfield. Seems like there's a House AC guy at every step, no matter what. And that's one way to be there at every step. That is number 10 for the House, Kiki Avalos.
He hasn't given it to him yet. He's got it out.
Both him and the Bavarian player he was defending taking a tumble to the turf. Avalos still down. Saw the referee with the yellow card out of his pocket, and I believe Avalos is going to get said card.
Maybe when he gets up.
He makes his way to back to his feet. Happy to see him.
Yep, there it is.
Maybe walking a little gingerly, but we are going to get a yellow card on Kiki Avalos. That's the first for the House and the second of the match.
Referees issued yellow card caution. Chicago House number 10, Kiki Avalos, in the 63rd minute.
Bavarian players flooding the box. That one's in. Off the shoulder, it appeared, of the Bavarian player. Up in the air, cleared. Great clear. That is, once again, looks like Jack Kramer. Nico Williams gets by his defender, puts it on goal, but just a bit over the top. Had a chance there. Nico Williams is not quite able to capitalize. Maybe not the strategy that Coach Seymour wants to see out of his guys. They have a multi-goal lead. We are starting to get into the later parts of this game. This is the 64th minute we are now in the midst of. Might just want to see some more conservative plays. Play the slow game. Very high percentage passes, even if it's in your own side of the field. At least you complete them and are not affording this potent Bavarian offense to get going in a hurry. Great centering pass. That one's going to be put on the net, right to Halterman, though. Battle for the ball right in front of us. Some pushing, shoving, no call from the referee. They play on. Shove there, but we are going to get a call on that previous play. Bavarian United's defender, it looks like number 10 it was called on. Got a little pushy, shovey. That is Isaac Carnaya. And taking this free kick close to midfield on the near side of the field, once again, Jack Kramer. He sends one deep into the Chicago sky. It's heading towards the goal. Goalie punched it out. Nico Williams tries to follow it up, but again, puts it above the net. And take 2 of the goal kick. Seems to be working. Bavarian's going to want to play fast here. We are 66 minute. No major stoppages so far. There's a lot of time left in the second half for sure. But unless there is a large amount of extra time that we're going to see past the 90-minute mark, there is not a lot of time for Bavarian to make a long-winded run here. They need goals, they need opportunities, they need looks at the net, and they need them now. Kick back to Halterman. He's going to control it. And run back to his post in the box. Kramer's going to take it. He's trying to get rid of it. Dribbles through a defender. Carnaya was not quite ready for it. Evenly matched matchup. Bavarian stays on sides, it appears. Right side of the box, put in, and nobody's home. Kramer had coverage coming down, and Halterman saw it the whole way. We talk about Bavarian's goal in the first half. It was a beautiful corner kick, feed into the box over here on this near side of the field. But outside of that, not really anything going for their offensive output. This is a stark contrast to what we've seen throughout their games this year. Got to give credit where credit's due. Shannon Seymour's Chicago House are playing great defense. But here goes A.R. Smith. He's got the ball in the box. He's going to dribble around. He's got a guy backside. That's Damian Iamarino. He controls it in the corner. Deflected by the Bavarian defender. Iamarino throws it back in. Iamarino tries to feed in the box, goes all the way over, but A.R. Smith's home. He's looking. Rejected. Bavarian tries to take possession. Ooh, aggressive play there. That was Isaac Carnaya back on it. Bavarian's just not been able to complete these long passes as cleanly or smoothly as they'd like to in terms of setting up an offense and getting their other men downfield. They have an opportunity here, though. Number 10 tries to go through the wickets of number 27, Damian Iamarino. Unable to. House maybe have an opportunity. That ball's stuck up. 3 or 4 players getting their foot on that ball, but the House come away with it. Most recent goal scorer, that's Gallegos Munoz. .3-1 match here at DePaul College Prep in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. Bavarian United traveled all the way from Milwaukee today and still just unable to get anything going offensively anything consistent. Definitely going to need a change of pace or whatever it might take, but Chicago House handling anything that's thrown at them. That one goal, don't want to say it was a fluke, but it's certainly looking like the House defense is going to hold steady. We're almost 70 minutes down, majority of the way through this game. If trends hold, Chicago House will take first in the Midwest Premier League Heartland Division I. Cleared by Bavarian's goalie. Something to note about Bavarian United SC. Halterman's going to get his foot on that for Chicago House. But Bavarian United is the only squad within this division to actually have won the division twice. Most recently in 2022 and the year previously in 2021. Rather impressive feat. The Midwest Premier League's only been around since 2019. Opportunity for the House. Carnaya's got it. Over to Williams. He's going to boot it. That's A.R. Smith unabated, left side of the goal. The wind kind of took that one right into the arms of the goalie. You know, I didn't set out on this broadcast to make a Windy City joke, but it's making it too easy for me at this point. Once again, Bavarian's attack just neutralized almost immediately. There's just a Chicago House player almost there at every turn. Down there for a second was Kiki Zavalos. He kicked off this game with the scoring. That first half ended 2-1 in favor of the House, and a big part of that was Avalos' opening goal. Bavarians at midfield. Got some little shoving match between the Bavarian player, and that is Isaac Carnaya. Those two share some words at midfield. The referee makes sure there's nothing out of ordinary going on, and we play on. There he goes, Munoz. Dances a little bit. 360 move. Falls to the turf, no call, but an opportunity for House here. Very vocal fans in front of me here, as they should be. That is, I believe that's Nico Williams down on the turf, holding his head. Both players from both teams coming over to check on his well-being. Williams is to his feet, maybe getting his wits about him. And a whole host of substitutions coming in for Chicago House.
Chicago House substitution in the 74th minute of play. Entering the match, number 11, Alejandro Mentasti. Leaving the match, number 19, Isaac Carnaya. Entering the match, number 6, Jasper Waddington. And leaving the match, number 21, Daniel Hayes.
So as our public address announcer, opportunity goes wide of the net. I almost thought that was going to hit the post. That was Nico Williams, fresh off of taking a spill down there on that end of the turf. Almost put one in the back of the net there for the House.
Number 6, Joshua Gonzaga. Leading the match, number 10, Jose Gutierrez.
But some new legs in for Chicago House, as our public address announcer just mentioned. Number 11, Alejandro Mentasti, and number 6, Jasper Waddington, are joining their teammates out here on their home pitch. Ball goes up in the air. It's Jack Kramer getting his head on it. Poke towards the goalkeeper. He comes up, swallows it up. He's going to throw it out, and Bavarian United hoping to get going. They need something, and they need something soon. It's the 75th minute. 1 goal to show for it. Still getting beaten in the shots category. But if this brick wall defense from Chicago House holds, and they still have Tony Halterman in between the pipes, it's going to be tough to not only muster 1 goal, but 2 goals across that line for Bavarian United. Bavarian's got an opportunity. Chicago House defenders coming back. Ball's poked out for a second. Top of the box. Back over to the center. That ball's trying to be put on goal, but that is off of the midsection. That was number 15, Pau Mateo Chacon. An opportunity here. The goalie comes up. Gets his left foot on it just barely. That was Kiki Zavalos looking for his 2nd goal of the match. Almost had it unabated. A great pass up there to Kiki's on the other end of the pitch. But Bavarian, refusing to play slow with their deficit right now, is going to take it right back. But Gallegos Munoz denies them the chance. Up to Iamarino. He's going to put it back. Once again, you know, the House like to stay aggressive. Goal differential is certainly important in the Midwest Premier League. But when you need 3 points, especially playing the top team in the league, maybe will dial back their aggression on offense. But Bavarian United's got an opportunity in the box. That one goes just wide of the net. A Bavarian player that shot that ball, I believe that was number 17, airing out his frustration, believes he should have had that one back. But Halterman applying the pressure right there in front of the net. An invaluable piece to the Chicago House team, game in and game out, certainly.
Bavarian United substitutions in the 77th minute of play. Entering the match, number 19, Mark Haas. Leaving the match, number 17, Baran Husseini. Entering the match, number 8, Shani Christensen. Leading the match, number 7, Telmeed Islami.
Once again, our public address announcer detailing the 2 substitutions for Bavarian United. Some more fresh legs in for them. They had limited substitutions, but getting their guys rested up and into the match, you know, it's starting to call on dire straits now. Whatever they got, they need to throw at Chicago House's defense, whether that be some new blood out there in the field, a new strategy. Either way, though, Chicago House holding firm, really not allowing them to get any sort of open look, and they're chasing a look of their own. Nico Williams has been really ambitious in trying to get himself in front of those defenders for Bavarian. He's unable to do so there. He's put a couple shots, maybe 1 or 2 on goal, but nothing home. A.R. Smith fires it, but that is caught, controlled. Avalos sent it back. A.R. Smith's got it. He's swarmed. Bavarian's got it right side of the box. Stutter step. Works towards the middle. Off his left foot. Halterman's right there. Really was a great boot from that Bavarian forward right there. Went near post. Tried to fool Halterman. But that man is pretty good between the pipes. Bavarian United gets another corner kick. This is how they scored in the first half. Can they channel some of that same magic? Here we go. That ball's up, headed, goes a mile high, still in the air. And wisely cleared. That was Jack Kramer. Getting his name mentioned on this broadcast in a variety of ways. He had that assist to Lalo Aguilera in the first half and has been great on defense otherwise. Chicago House is going to take this left side midfield. And we are approaching the 80th minute. In fact, we're in the midst of the 80th minute. And the House are looking for opportunities, but don't want to force it too much. They're going to play their game and make sure they get their 3 points for this victory, barring a great comeback from Bavarian. A.R. Smith's got it in the box. He passes to Gallegos Munoz, puts a couple moves on, puts it on goal, but right to the goaltender. Roaring applause from the Chicago House crowd. Just happy to see a great opportunity. And Bavarian's goalie has been getting his name there in the stat sheet. Oh, but they have an opportunity here, but that ball travels wide. I mean, you talk about playing fast. That was so fast I almost missed it, folks. Halterman taking his time getting that ball out there. I mean, you talk about Bavarian really trying to capitalize on their opponent squandering an opportunity, but that was just unheard of levels. You can see why this team is so renowned for their offense within this league, this division particularly. I'd like to give a shout out to another one of our watchers here on Recruitlings, Danny Dominguez in Logan Square. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Bavarian's got a shot top of, oh, a couple deflects. That first deflection was from Alzate. Getting one of his feet on that ball to negate any opportunity for Bavarian, but they're going to keep pushing. They know that they have time as a limited resource. We are in the 82nd minute. Bavarian's got it, top of the box. A couple dribbles, bounce back and forth. Number 8's going to control it. Off his left foot, puts it wide. Went right through the wickets. That was number 6, Jasper Waddington, the recent sub for Chicago House. Great coverage there, maybe applying some pressure that caused that ball to go wide. You definitely see the frustration mounting on Bavarian United, on each of the players out in the field, their subs on the sideline, and everybody in between. Definitely not the way they saw this game going so far. Never say never, of course. Game's by no means over. But right now, Chicago House is coming up on everything. And Nico Williams has got one. Puts it in the box. Nobody's home, though. Gallegos Munoz is going to try to chase it down before it gets to the sideline. He does so. Ball kicked back to A.R. Smith. Keeps it in bounds. A little pushing and shoving. Nico Williams holds steady. Kramer comes up. Back to A.R. Smith. He puts it in the box. That was the other recent sub, Mentasti, who got a head on it. Gallegos Munoz. He's just going to dribble it for a little bit. And then he will throw the ball in for the House. Nothing home for the House there. Ball hits the top of the net, so Bavarian's going to try to push it the other way as we enter the 84th minute of action at DePaul College Prep. Coaches and players alike for both teams barking out orders. Again, they know how much pressure is on them in this matchup for a battle at the top of the board in the Midwest Premier League. Ball bounced around a little bit, but foul back and forth. That one goes far post, but who else but Halterman to go ahead and halt the attack of Bavarian United. Ball ping-pongs around a little bit. We'll stay with Bavarian. As you saw right there, that's definitely the strategy going forward for however many minutes remain in this game for House. Just limit any opportunities you can. If you clear it, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to get an opportunity at the net. But if you make it harder for that team for your opponent to score, it's as simple as that. Eat up that clock. That clock keeps ticking no matter what you do. So make it worth their time. Bavarian's going to go back and forth, puts one up, and nobody's home. Another one of our dedicated viewers, Chris Ortiz. Chris, I don't think that's your last name, is it? Chris Ortiz is a different Chris I know. This is Christopher Aguirre. Christopher Aguirre, thanks for tuning in to Recruitlings. Happy to have you on this Saturday night. Headed by the Bavarian defender. Kramer's 1v2, but he comes away with it despite maybe being pulled down. They play on. Nico Williams is going to take it right side of the box. He's got Avalos up there, and there's a reason he was that open. He was offsides. Halterman taking his time. He'll boot it off his right foot. And the 1v3 disadvantage goes exactly how you expect it. House controlling. Kramer's got it. Mentasti stumbles a little bit. A lot of contact there, no call. Still down in front of us near midfield. They're checking on his well-being, but there was no stoppage there. Quite the series of events that led to a Halterman save once again, cleared from the house, and they're going to have a throw-in once we check on Jack Kramer, and he gets to his feet, walks gingerly a little bit, and we hope he's okay. A.R. Smith giving chase, no dice. Time is a scarce resource for Bavarian United. We are in the 88th minute, and I do not anticipate any more than even 2 minutes of stoppage time for this second half. We only saw 1 minute in the first half, and I would say there's about, for the most part, an equivalent amount of stoppages in play that we've had so far. And there's one right there. We're going to get a free kick for Chicago House. I'd imagine they will take their sweet old time doing so. That ball's booted in the box. Bavarian's goalie comes up, but Nico Williams is going to control it. He looks for a teammate, gives it a fake, off his left foot. That was as good to a goal as you can have. I mean, that probably just kissed that top crossbar right there. Fan favorite Nico Williams getting a lot of the crowd out of their seats despite it already being a 3-1 match right here. You can see Williams smile on his face walking back. He knew he had a good shot at that. And hard to be upset at yourself when you miss a shot by a margin as small as that. Regardless of the results of that shot, once again, Chicago House commanding 3-1 lead here over the first place Bavarian United Soccer Club. Milwaukee-based team has seen a lot of success in recent years, seeing some right now. But Chicago House at their home pitch really put that to bed so far. So we'll see what else they can muster in these last couple minutes of action, but it really looks like it's going to finish as a multi-goal victory for Chicago House. Before we get into the final minutes of action, folks, just want to remind you we will have a post-game show complete with an interview with one of the players from Chicago House. Be sure to stay tuned with us here on Recruitlings because we're not quite done yet. Nico Williams comes back, shoves his guy to the turf, and much to the dismay of the crowd, that's going to be a foul on Williams.
Number 27, Damian Iamarino.
And we are now hitting 90 on the clock. Let's see what our head referee has to say for stoppage time. Ball's put into the box from Bavarian. Off the post! Oh, I thought that was going to get touched in the box by one of the forwards up there. That ball trickles out of bounds, and we're going to get a goal kick. Scary opportunity for House, maybe squandering half of their lead in a really peculiar play where that ball was basically untouched and hitting the post. Nevertheless, Halterman and his defenders persisted. He's going to kick it out, and as the House just try to keep it away from that side of the field, A.R. Smith gets ahead on it.
Hey, you just called one of those! Oh, okay, right, there it is! There.
More pushing and shoving leads to a foul on Chicago House. Free kick for Bavarian. They're going to try to take advantage of this. Ball sails north of the box. Ball's up in the air, smartly cleared. That is, I believe that was Iamarino that just cleared that. Oh, excuse me, that is one of the guys that recently subbed. That's number 30, Daniel LaCost, that just headed that out. Welcome to the game, Daniel. Left side of the box, they put it to the center. That ball had a great opportunity. Nothing home. Number 6 of Bavarian puts it up and over the post. Maybe it's the commanding presence of Halterman, or maybe it's Chicago House just seeming to match up with their guys really well in the box. But again, just another chance. Bavarian, that end of the turf that is just not going in their favor. So, having some difficulties here. The clock on the scoreboard is frozen at 90 minutes and 34 seconds. I know ours here is still ticking up. And you know what? Who cares? The referee blows the whistle, and that is the end of the match. Chicago House AC wins on their home turf once again. Your final score from DePaul College Prep is Chicago House AC 3 and Bavarian United SC 1. A great win for Chicago House in their first game in the post-Matt Poland era, and player coach Shannon Seymour is certainly happy with how him and his fellas completed this one. Stay tuned here on Recruitlings. We're going to have some post-game interviews, some other stuff heading your way. Stay with us here on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Welcome to the Recruitlings post-game show. I'm waiting. He's not getting my mic. Hold on a sec, guys. Technical difficulties, right? Yeah. I know it's on. How about now? Can you hear me now, Deputy? He's not getting anything. Well, sorry, Tony. What's supposed to be like? Hello, test. Okay. There we are. Welcome to the Recruitlings postgame show. I'm Andy Diedrich. Flanking me to my side is the man in the net for Chicago House AC, Tony Halterman. Tony, it was a great game out there. How do you feel right now?
It feels great to keep this win streak alive. Great to get it done. Kind of mentioned without Matt. Real happy for the boys. This was a big win for us. They're a great side. I can't wait to see them again later in the season.
Yeah, you faced an opponent that has a very potent offense and was probably going to give you guys trouble, but did not look like there was any trouble for you guys on the defensive side, especially with you between the pipes. What contributed to your defensive prowess here today?
Communication's a big thing, right? Like myself, I really pride myself on having good communication through the back line in the middle, getting everybody organized. My defenders out in front of me, Powell and Jack, playing together in the center back pairing. Those guys do super well, and I always get hard work from John Alzate and A.R. Smith, and so those guys make my job a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely had some names all over the pitch tonight for you guys. So with this win, you're now 4-0. You're in the driver's seat of the Midwest Premier League. What's next for the Chicago House? You excited? You ready for the rest of the season?
I mean, big things to come, right? We got this Chivas match coming up, this international friendly, so that's exciting not only for us, but for House fans and just soccer fans in general to come out and see something like that. Then we're back at it with Steel City, I think is the next one.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, just keep grinding it out, keep doing what we're doing, and, hopefully we can make this championship happen.
Well, I hope to be a spectator to all of it. Tony, thank you so much again, my friend. Great game as always. And for Recruitlings, Eric Raichi up there in the booth, my name is Andy Diedrich. Thank you for watching our presentation of Chicago House AC tonight. Signing off.